Creating a winning business plan, step-by-step guide. A great business plan can help you clarify your strategy, identify potential roadblocks, determine what you need in terms of resources, and evaluate the viability of your idea or your growth plans before you start a business. Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel. Not every successful business launches with a formal business plan, but many startups find value in taking the time to step back, research their idea and the market they hope to enter, and understand the scope and strategy behind their tactics. That's where writing a business plan comes in. In this video, we will discover how to create a winning business plan. A business plan is a document that describes a business, its products or services, how it makes or will make money, its leadership and staff, its financing, its operating model, and many other details essential to its success. However, many entrepreneurs continue to believe that if they build a better mousetrap, the world will beat a path to their door. A good mouse is important, but it's only part of the challenge. Equally important is satisfying the needs of marketers and investors. Marketers want to see evidence of customer interest and a viable market. Investors want to know when they can get the money and how good the financial projections are. Investors rely on business plans to assess the viability of a business before funding it, which is why business plans are usually associated with obtaining a loan. But even if you don't need funding, there are some compelling reasons to consider writing a business plan. Strategic planning. Writing your plan is an invaluable exercise in clarifying your ideas and can help you understand the scope of your business as well as the amount of time, money, and resources you need to get started. Evaluate ideas. If you have multiple ideas, a rough business plan for each will help you focus your time and energy on those with the highest chance of success. Research. To write a business plan, you'll need to research your ideal customer and your competitors' information that will help you make more strategic decisions. Recruiting. Your business plan is one of the easiest ways to communicate your vision to potential new recruits and help build their confidence in the business, especially if you're early in your growth. Partnerships. If you plan to approach other companies to collaborate, having a clear overview of your vision, your audience, and your business strategy will make it easier for them to identify whether your business is a good fit for theirs, especially if they're on their growth path. Get ahead of yourself. Contests. There are many business plan contests that offer prizes such as mentorships, grants, or investment capital. If you're looking for a structured way to express your thoughts and ideas and share those ideas with people who can have a big impact on your success, a business plan is a great starting point. Let's discuss the steps. Find market interest. Calculating the user's benefit is only the first step. An entrepreneur must also prove that customers are interested in the user's return claims and that they like the product or service. Business plan. Here our pitch. Will you buy? The question should reflect clear positive responses about customer expectations. Without them, an investment is usually not made. How can startups, some of which may have only an idea for a prototype product or service, appropriately gauge market reaction? An executive at a small company has developed a prototype of a device that allows personal computers to handle telephone messages. He wanted to demonstrate that customers would buy the product, but the company had run out of cash and could not build and sell the product in quantity. Sound projection. 5-year forecasts of profitability help set the stage for investors to negotiate the return on their money. Investors see such financial forecasts as a yardstick to judge future performance. Often, entrepreneurs go to extremes with their numbers. In some cases, they don't do enough work with their finances and rely on too few or too optimistic numbers that anyone who's read more than a dozen business plans can quickly see through. Make it happen. The only way to tend to your needs is to satisfy the market and investors, unless you are wealthy enough to provide your own capital to finance the business and test the pet product or service. Of course, before you can convince investors that the enterprise will succeed, you must face other problems. For example, what proprietary aspects does the product or service have? How do you provide quality control? Have you focused the business on a certain market segment, or are you trying to do too much? If you answer this in the context of the market and investors, the result will be more effective than if you deal with them according to your own will. Write an executive summary. This is the first page of your business plan. Think of it as your elevator pitch. It should include a mission statement, a brief description of the products or services offered, and a broad summary of your financial growth plans. Although the executive summary is the first thing your investors will read, it can be easier to write it last. That way, you can highlight the information you've identified while writing other sections in more detail. Describe your company. Next is your company description, which should include information such as your business's registered name, address of your place of business, names of key people in the business. Be sure to highlight unique skills or technical expertise among your team members. Your company description should define your business structure, such as a sole proprietorship, partnership, or corporation, and include the percentage ownership each owner has and the amount of each owner's involvement in the company. State your business goals. The third part of the business plan is an objective statement. This section describes exactly what you want to accomplish in the near term and long term. If you're looking for a business loan or outside investment, you can use this section to explain why you have a clear need for funding, how the financing will help your business grow, and how you plan to meet your growth goals. The key is to provide a clear explanation of the presented opportunity and how the loan or investment will grow your company. For example, if your business is launching a second product line, you can explain how the loan will help your company launch the new product and how you think sales will increase over the next 3 years as a result. Describe your products and services. In this section, go into detail about the products or services you offer or plan to offer. You must include the following: an explanation of how your product or service works, the pricing model for your product or service, typical customers you serve, your supply chain and order fulfillment strategy, your sales strategy, your distribution strategy. You can also discuss current or pending trademarks and patents related to your product or service. Do your market research. Lenders and investors will want to know what separates your product from your competition. In your market analysis section, explain who your competitors are. Discuss what they do well and point out what you can do better. If you work in a different or lower service station, explain that. Outline your marketing and sales plan. Here, you can address how you plan to convince customers to buy your products or services, or how to develop customer loyalty that leads to repeat business. Conduct a business financial analysis. If you're a startup, you probably don't know much about your business finances yet. However, if you're an existing business, you'll need to include income or profit and loss statements, a balance sheet that lists your assets and liabilities, and a cash flow statement that shows how money is coming in and going out. Make financial projections. This is a critical part of your business plan if you are looking for financing or investors. It outlines how your business will generate enough profit to repay the loan or how you will generate a decent return for investors. Here, you'll provide your business's monthly or quarterly sales, expenses, and profit estimates over a period of at least 3 years with future numbers you've secured a new loan. In conclusion, a solid business plan can be an effective tool for companies at all stages, from startups to mature companies. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.